Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is my oldest brother, D-Mills, starting the Brighton Marathon 10K. He has recently gone sub-18 for the first time at parkrun for over 3 years. Which hopefully today at a 10k means he can get somewhere towards the low 38s, maybe the high 37s. However, he's also got to think about you guys. His Insta360 Go has been a very naughty boy over the last few months. It keeps gradually losing the time that it films each time. It used to be 35 minutes. He's probably only getting 20 minutes of footage now. So he's going to have to be very selective with what he does film for us and just make sure he gets that sprint finish at the end, because I can't miss another D-Mills full passion send. I don't know what I'll do. But 200 meters in, we'll at least have around 20 minutes of footage of the passion print to enjoy. So sit back, relax, and watch D-Mills try and go full send. 400 in, and if he keeps going at 340 a kilometre, my 37:30 10k PB is definitely at risk. I do think he might be getting pretty close to my PBs. Maybe not today, but if he stays fit over the summer, I could be in deep trouble. He probably didn't realise that he had little W Mills right behind him at the moment, but he died shortly afterwards, so no need to worry about him. 700 in, and this is why D-Mills is the GOAT. He's actually pacing himself here. I'm seeing 350, 355 per kilometre. I'd be surprised if his average pace by the end of this wasn't somewhat in the 340s, even if it's only just. But he's just easing himself into this race, making sure he can send it hard in that final kick at the end that we're definitely going to see on camera, I'm sure. And D-Mills was really conserving battery life because we didn't even make it to 1k, so I put it up just before. It was a 352, around 38:40 pace, so definitely just taking it a little bit easy. Heart rate much just otherwise, but whatever. He's parked up behind Alpha Flies, Metaspeed, Orange Cap, Ashford Runner. Will he decide to kick on soon, though? Because this pace, it's all right, but I think he'll want more. Oh, the footage did go to 1k. Oh well. There we go. 2.3k now. Not sure if Damo's lost touch with that group he was with, or he's moved ahead of them. But right now, we've got Alpha Fly 4's just with us, and a big old juicy pack that he really should be trying to get involved with. Go on, D-Mills. What's this 405 a kilometre malarkey? I know your heart rate's decided to be 180, even though you're taking it quite conservative overall, I think. Okay. Sorry, D-Mills. A 350. That's not too shabby at all. That's pushing towards the mid to low 38s now. But come on, Swag Cap. Just stick your nose right behind that pack for Big Daddy. Please. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, big boy. Letting them know you're there early doors. This is what it's all about. Crown on the TV or your phone. Hove pavilioned there just on the left. It doesn't get any better than this. And he's now just gradually working his way through this pack. No silly surging. The master is at work. But his nemesis is coming up, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 180-degree turn. He's right on the inside as well. This could be terrible, but actually, he's gone through that pretty well. I think he must have been practicing. Well done, D-Mills. That was fabulous. I could usually count on 10-15 seconds a race from how bad he'd take those, so I've got even more hard work to stay ahead of him. There's a hill coming up soon. I hope he's still shit at them or I'm fucked. And there's the 3rd kilometre split just before we start going up the hill. A 351, so very much still mid-38 pace. Can he hold on to the group he's with up this hill so he doesn't lose too much time in this 4th kilometre? Halfway up this mammoth 20-metre hill, and he's managed to overtake the first grey top. We've got the second one just up there, and the lady in the pink top maybe getting a little bit away from him, but he's clinging on. Almost at the top, and is that another grey vest now overtaking Damo? But it's not been a bloodbath by any means. He's doing pretty well here. But as he overtakes the lady in the pink, thinking he's the greatest hill runner of them all, red top and blue top just ease by. Absolutely breeze by that guy in the blue top. D-Mills might fancy a bit of him later. But we may never know what's happened to those people around him because we've had to skip forward a few K to make sure we have footage of the end of this race. And just before halfway and the turnaround, coming back towards the finish, D-Mills' heart rate, 188 I just briefly saw it at. Can you think of anything better than doing another 5K when you're already almost at 190 heart rate? It's absolutely batshit crazy. Don't do this at home, just watch D-Mills do it. He is a trained professional lunatic. And he's lost a big chunk of time in that 4th kilometre, a 4:03. Hopefully that is not a sign of him falling off a cliff like his younger brother was. But his speed at the top left at the moment, 3:45 per kilometre, would suggest he hasn't died that much. Another 180-degree turn. Let's see if he definitely has conquered his nemesis. Not too shabby, a little bit pushed out to the outside by Blackcap. But we're through halfway, the 5th kilometre, a 3:52, so pretty much back on track. But we have an official 5 kilometre split from the race, and it's only a 19:36, 3:55 a kilometre. That would be a 39:12 if he was to evenly split. And we didn't come here today for a 39. We came here for a 38, so he's going to have to negative split. 3:45 a kilometre. I don't want it any slower than that from now on, D-Mills. He is thankfully in the downhill kilometre now. He's 22 metres above sea level. He should get down to maybe 5 metres at the bottom. And I think he's trying to follow Blue Top through here. He overtook Damo a few hundred metres ago, looking very strong. Someone he's going to want to try and stick with. I did just see 190 on the heart rate, but 3:35 per kilometre. Yes, he's moving past another runner here, locked onto Blue Top. There goes Ed. One day, one of the Mills brothers will have enough to go with you, Ed. Not quite yet. Give us a year. But as things level out at the bottom, he's managed to just about stick with Blue Top. Orange Top is coming towards him now. Can he kick on and get to Blue Top, or will he settle for Orange Top? Big decisions in the D-Mills' mind. It looks like it's gonna have to be Orange Top for now, but he does manage to make it past Orange Top, clinging on to Black Top, as he looks like he is making a bit of a surge now. And there's our 6th kilometre. I asked, D-Mills delivers like he usually does, a 3:45. He's at 193 heart rate. He's just got to pump out 4 more of them. Or maybe quicker. But D-Mills was forced to turn the camera off for a couple of kilometres so we can actually see what happens at the end. And he managed to pump in a 3:48 7th kilometre and then a 3:49 8th kilometre, sneaking into the 3:40 still. Heart rate still creeping up, now the mid-190s. Let's see how he sounds. Oh. He sounds like he's out for a Sunday stroll. This is fantastic news. I think we've got a huge kick coming. 8.3k. Guy on the right here, just coming through now. Black Top, Alpha Fly 3s, makes a little bit of an early move with over a mile to go. Might this be a little bit early? Will D-Mills go with him? Will he bide his time? He's let him go for now. He has picked the pace up slightly, but you can see Alpha 3s is kicking hard now. I really hope D-Mills gets past him later. 8.6k. Alpha 3s is long gone at the moment. He's moved past the pack ahead. D-Mills is slowly getting up to the guy that's got orange soles. Can't see what shoes he's got on at the moment. Hopefully we'll see soon when he gets behind him. And there we go. A few death coughs rattling away. It's starting to get super hard. But this is when he shows us that D-Mills is built different. Just before 9k now, he's caught up this girl in the white top, just about clinging on to her. Still don't know what shoes they are. We'll call him unknown shoes. 9th kilometre, a very respectable 3:46. But my hopes are dwindling that he will get Alpha 3s back. But I'm sure he'll still overtake a good number of these runners ahead as he overtakes his first victim. And just where he needed it, just like Will got, a nice bit of support from someone out there. But in classic D-Mills fashion, he did not acknowledge it whatsoever. Thank you for the support, whoever that was, but he's too busy dying, as you can hear. 900 metres to go. Oh, they're bloody New Balance SC Elite version 4, I will imagine. But hopefully we're not looking at them for 2 more. Come on, D-Mills, get on past them. Oh my god, 201 heart rate. Fuck it, let's hit 210. Go on, move on past him as he tracks him through as they overtake the guy in the red top. Around the bend they go, and again, and we are 600 metres from home. Lots of booties to be overtaken. Come on, Damo. $500 to go, and it looks like he's finally seeing off SC Elite. And it doesn't take long for him to move swiftly on through past Nike Pegasus. And God, he sounds fit and healthy out there. 400 meters to go. Sorry about this wind. It's doing my fucking tits in. I want to hear D-Mills in his full glory. Come on, next person. Get him. We are in the 330s now, ramping up the speed. 300 meters to go. We all know it's time to hit the twos, D-Mills. I reckon he'll probably wait to send it right till the... No, you stupid bloody camera! Oh, Insta 360, you've got blood on your hands. Damo was so careful. And in his rage at it turning off, he got to 246 a kilometre. Why is there no justice in this godforsaken world? And he informs me that he overtook 4 of those people ahead and did a 3:35 final kilometre. 18:43 was that second 5 kilometres, so a massive negative split. A 38:18 overall on a day that he said he never felt particularly brilliant. Big things are looming pretty soon for D-Mills, I am sure. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm so sorry about the end. We tried so hard to give you that sweet, sweet content at the end. But we will be back at the weekend, the Newport Marathon. I will be trying to run my first ever sub 3 hour marathon at my 4th attempt. And I will have 2 cameras. Mine work for about 30 minutes each, so an hour of footage. Hopefully we'll get to the end, but it's probably not quite as important to get the end at a marathon as a 5 or 10K. But hopefully we'll get it anyway. We'll try and get in the 2s if the legs are somewhat functioning. So we will see you then. Thanks for watching again. Peace and love to all.